and welcome back to another video. So today is a really exciting day because today I'm here for a trailer reaction and analysis of the Sims 4 Discover University expansion pack. So the trailer doesn't come out for a few hours yet and we'll get onto that in a few minutes time, but the Sims team did actually send me a pack with some information about this expansion. So there's some renders, screenshots and some information about the pack, so I thought we'll go ahead and take a look at that first while we're waiting for the trailer to drop. So if you actually just want to see the trailer and not see this exclusive information, which I don't know why you wouldn't want to see, then I'll put a timestamp on screen, and probably know me, I will forget to do that. So if I do forget to do that, then there will be that in the description. I'll have on screen now a screenshot here, as you can see, and this shows the new world, which is really exciting. So this is the University of Britchester, and as you probably have heard, there is two different schools you can go to. So there's this one, and then there is the more modern Institute of Foxbury. So there's two to choose from. So I imagine here, now I don't know, for certain, but I'd imagine that this one would be the more modern one. And I actually heard, about the more kind of modern theme of this pack as well. And I actually thought it was really interesting because one of the sim gurus did mention about how this has more of a slight European theme to it. Because I actually heard somebody mention about Britchester and like Bilton Bay, get the similar name. But it actually isn't, to do with that. It's actually more European. And I thought it was really interesting because looking at the screenshot, it actually reminds me a lot of Windenburg, which is European. And you also see a lot of the worlds, which kind of, I can't remember who it was, but did anybody remember where that person put like the map of like all the worlds into like one, and how you can see them all connected? So I imagine that Windenburg and this new world here will be slightly kind of connected. So let's take a little closer look at what we can see here. So the first thing I see is a lot of sculptures and artwork. So you can see things like this one over here, and there's a couple over there in the background too. There's lots of landscaping around. Nothing really that new. I'm seeing a lot of like things that I'd imagine would be in debug or from base game. Building in the background here, looking from that and the other buildings around, I imagine that maybe that could be the school, the Modern Institute of Foxbury. I don't know that for sure, but that's kind of what my idea is. And then as you may know, that we do actually get dorms with this new world as well. Well, with this new expansion. So I don't know how the dorms are going to work yet, but I'm really looking forward to learn about those though, because I imagine that you'll be living with like strangers. So I don't know if it's going to be like random or you get to choose who you live with. So I guess that these are the dorm like apartment blocks, and from looking at the windows, it looks like it's going to be like a rabbit hole kind of thing as you go up them, similar to how it is inside my Shuno, and then it's kind of like the apartments at the top, again where you can actually access, but you can't access the other apartments while you're in your actual one. Other things in the world though, as we saw down in the bottom left hand corner, if we go back down to that, is bikes. So as we saw within the leaks, that is one of the new things that's coming with this pack, which is really exciting. Does kind of give me a little bit of hope for the future for cars. Please can we get cars if you're listening to this, the Sims team. We can also see around here like the new robotics costumes as well, because as you know, there is actually classes for lots of different things, including robotics, and we can actually see a few of the mascot costumes as well. We can actually see over here somebody juggling a football there as well, so that is another activity your Sims can do. So I did just say that it was a robotics class. It's actually a school organization, so it's like a club or something that you can go to for doing robotics. It's not actual class that you enroll in, but this is it here. So you can see Sim here building one and testing it out, and we can see some other Sims within the background here on the desks working on some as well, and we can also see some new windows here, it looks like. And because those are modern, it's actually making me think back again to Windenburg, and again because I was saying before about the world and how it's kind of similar to this, and also within Windenburg how I had the more traditional side and also the more modern side. And this last screenshot here shows one of the student common rooms, so there's a lot of different things going on here, a lot of people, and again another one of the mascot costumes. We can also see some new furniture and build buy items, which I was really looking forward to, of course. So we can see a new sofa here in the background, which is on the more traditional side actually, so maybe that's again like I was saying before about having more traditional items, more modern items. And we can actually see stool here too, which is slightly more on the traditional side. We can also see again some more of these windows, which again it's kind of hard to see if these are modern or traditional, because it looks like some like worn piece of wood, it looks like. So maybe that's a more traditional style window, but it does look a little bit modern from here, so I'm not too sure. But it also looks like we've got some new curtains as well. So if we look over here, we've got like a drinks machine here. Reminds me a little bit of the bubble blower from City Living too. And then we've also got a huge big rug here actually. Now I was thinking before when I was looking at this, is that a new like rug or is it a new carpet? Because it is like really big and you can kind of see it like molding against the wall here in the corner, but you can actually see like the panels of the wood there going underneath it. So I'm not really too sure about that, but it does look like a rug. And then if we look over here, we can see like what looks like a new coffee coffee table. Also a new end table there, which looks like it matches that kind of yellowy stripy pattern on the top as well. And then we've also got like a new notice board, it looks like, up there. And then it looks like a new bookshelf back here in the background as well. Again, it looks like we've got another one of those console tables there with a few trophies on. Well, one trophy, I don't know why I said a few. And of course we've got a few more paintings, well, not really paintings, but wall hanging stuff. Why can't I think of the word? Wall decorations, I guess. So I've got a few of those. Also, we've got some new wall coverings here. Again, this wall covering is reminding me of something from Windenburg or Get Together as well. So we've got that there. And that's pretty much it for the screenshot section. So the trailer is going to be coming out pretty soon. So we're going to go ahead and jump onto that. And I'll do a reaction of that. Now, you know, I have seen it. Well, you know, I've got the leaks as well from the last couple of weeks, and so, you know, my reaction isn't going to be as pure as if we didn't get anything. Got to keep that in mind, that my reaction might not be as pure as if it was a complete surprise, but I'm not too bothered. So let's go ahead and check that out, and then afterwards we'll go ahead and have a quick analysis over of it and see if there's anything else that we can pick out, anything different from what we've seen today in the screenshots. Okay, so there's like 60 seconds to go before the trailer drops, and I thought, you know, while we're kind of waiting, I'll just talk a little bit longer. So I haven't really done a trailer reaction before. I don't think I've ever done one before, actually. So if this is like a bit unprofessional and everything, then, you know, that's why. And, you know, the other thing as well is that I don't do face cam that often, so I don't have all those fancy green screen and all that other equipment and stuff. So this is the most important thing, is the trailer. So really excited to see how this goes. Okay, so there's still like another minute to go. You probably can't really hear me that well either because of the music here. So when the trailer starts, I won't probably talk too much, really, because I'll probably be concentrating too much as well on it. But yeah, I'm actually really excited and also really nervous for some reason. I don't know why, but 50 seconds to go. And I'll just mute this while I'm talking. But another thing as well is that I didn't really look too much at the leaks because I didn't want to really familiarize myself too much with the information, so I could have some surprise here. So let's see what happens. Okay, here we go. Whew. Okay. Is it going to start? Okay. Okay, I'm seeing a few things here from the screenshots. Hard to take everything in. Oh, I thought that was going to be a quiz. Okay, I really hope that would be a quiz, but it's not. So that was the trailer there. So as you saw there, you know, I've already seen some of the screenshots I've looked at before, so some of the stuff I was familiar with from those, but I'm actually really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a really great pack. And let's just go ahead and go back through and see if there's anything else that we can kind of pick out from, you know, in addition to the screenshots. I won't kind of go, you know, repeat myself from the beginning of the video too much, but let's have a look through that. But one thing that kind of stuck out to me a lot during this trailer was that like the whole time I was thinking of Windenburg and Get Together, like the whole time, like the bar area and just like the downtown areas, it was just all reminding me of Get Together, especially like I was mentioning about the beginning of the video with the more traditional and also the modern side of things as well, like it was in Get Together as well. And that isn't a bad thing, by the way. I know I don't know why it sounds like I'm saying it as like a negative thing. It's just something I picked out. So again, we've got the bikes there, and we can see, it looks like the older university there, because from the screenshots at the beginning, it looked like the more modern one of Foxbury. So you can see there, big nice open greenery areas, and we can see the dorms that we just saw as well from the beginning too. So again there we can see the mascot costumes. So this is the University of Rochester, which again, if you don't know, was the more traditional one. And we can see two Sims there having a bit of debate there in like a classroom setting. So if I just go back there, I just want to have a quick look to see, my notifications are blowing up here, everybody watching the trailer. The rug looks new as well. We've also got some new end tables there in what looks like new lamps as well. Again, more traditional items. And I can see the notice board there on the top right, and we've got some notice boards, well, posters I guess, on the back of the room there as well. And when I was watching this, actually, this particular scene, it was reminding me of City Living. It's funny how there's so many things these days in the games that remind you of other things, like I was saying before about Get Together, and then also with the bubble blur thing I was mentioning earlier from City Living, and now this as well from City Living. So if we go through a bit more and see what else. So she didn't really have a good time there, did she? So this is Foxbury Institute. As you can see, the Sims there interacting with the robot there, and some of the Sims working on their own. And it looks like we've got cubicles there as well. I don't know why, but this didn't register in my brain as the scene was going on, but it looks like we do actually have cubicles, which is really great, as I know that's something Simmers have been wanting for a while. So that's going to be really nice for community lots to add that in. And this was the scene here that was on about before, about the bar scene, that reminded me of that one in, I can't remember the name of it, but it's the one in Get Together where it's got like, it's very empty, and it's the one where it's got like the foosball table in, and it's got like the walk-in closet in it, and I can't think the name of it, but it's totally gone out of my head, but it just reminded me of that anyway. So you can see some Sims there playing some table tennis. Then the flooring looks new, actually, I'm pretty sure it's new. And then we've got a new kind of, I think this is a new dining table. It looks a bit high for a dining table though, I'm not too sure though. It's kind of hard to tell from that actually. And also it looks like a new bar too. So we can see, if I just go back there, it looks like the library. New desks though it looks like, and some really nice bright ones there. So those are slightly more modern though. It looks like some new sofas there in the background, is that like an armchair, which is kind of modern, that's nice too. Some more paintings there in the back, as well as some new windows, which again look a little bit more on the traditional side, but I really like those. So you can see them in the student common room here, and in the background it looks like a dorm room here. So we've got this like drinks machine here or a beer keg, and we've got another desk here, looks like a new one, and a new bookshelf here. And it's along with that, also I see a new bedside table, and looks like a new mirror as well. Again, we can see some new paintings there too. We can see a Sim here kind of pitching an idea maybe. Not really too sure what this is about, but I think the most exciting thing is the mini fridge, because I know a lot of people have been wanting this for a long time, including me, so I'm glad we finally get that. And I can see here, looks like a new dresser, or like a TV cabinet maybe. But there is a new bookshelf there in the back. Again, like I was just saying before about IKEA, that really reminds me of IKEA there, which is really great. I love that theme actually, so we've got that. And again, there's no new floor and tiles that I'm seeing there, but that big rug, because I've seen a few big rugs from other scenes as well, so that seems to be common here. The wallpaper here does look new, unless this is like a wall decal, but I'm pretty sure that must be a new wallpaper. Any new bathroom items there? No, I don't think so, unless those showers are new. And I think that is pretty much it there. Kind of just going back through the older scenes, and we've got some mischief going on there, and I think that's pretty much it. And we've got like a graduation ceremony here. Again, some of these dining tables as on about before, but as you can see, it does look a bit tall for a dining table, so I don't know if that's what they would be. Kind of got some similar things to like the wall decorations from Seasons there, some new wall hanging plants, which is really great. Hopefully those aren't just debug ones. This brick texture as well does look new, and of course all the new windows and doors here, which are really traditional looking. I really love these new freezers as well, which are really interesting, and also new fences here. So it's really interesting style actually. I think this was nearing the end of the trailer, wasn't it? Yeah. Anyway, so overall I'm really looking forward to this. I don't know if I mentioned at the beginning, but this does come out on November 15th, and that's when it'll be coming out for PC and Mac. The console date I'm not too sure on, but I'm pretty sure we'll be finding that out soon, or if there is a article along with this, because sometimes they do release articles along with trailers, it might be there. My overall opinions on this pack is that I'm really looking forward to it. The build buy items, which of course is my main focus, it's the thing I look forward to most, and when I'm looking at packs, you know, that are coming out and trailers and stuff, it's really the thing I focus on more, rather than creator sim and gameplay. So that's why I kind of have more opinions on that than the other stuff. But I'm really looking forward to it though. You know, the only downside I have about it though is that I really love the idea about it being more traditional side to the pack and the more modern side to it, but the items don't really reflect that in terms of there being modern items, unless, you know, we might have a surprise once I get the pack and there might be some more modern items, but we didn't really see too much of that in the trailer today, so hopefully, you know, there will be a surprise about that. And if you do have any ideas for any videos you want to see with the pack, then let me know, as I do have a few ideas already. Let me me know as well in the comment section about what your thoughts are on this new expansion. Will you be buying it? What are you looking forward to most? Or is there anything that maybe on the negative side of things that you'd... As well in the comment section, let me know about what you think of the pack from the trailer today, both positive and any negative thoughts you have about it as well. Leave a like, share and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!